this evening.
Again, fairly light, probably under 1/4 of an inch, so just not too intense today at least.
But then Matt Eckhoff with the National Weather Service says...
This is a very special day. The breeze took the clouds all away. It swept the sky like a broom and got ready for a very special day. This is a very special time. Show me a hill I can climb. Give me a mountain to move, and I'll prove that it's a very special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way that this is a very special day.
Very special day it is. It is a terrific Tuesday. We're on to the 21st day of March, marching right along. And my partner for my co-host is Autumn Scott Hall. Good morning, Autumn.
Good morning.
In the hot seat. And actually, the program today, we have Angel Purlee with AFP.
Good morning.
Americans for Prosperity. Good morning.
Yes, it is a great morning, and it's a spring morning. And I noticed that it got a little bit lighter earlier. Let's bring attention to detail, which is happy. Well, you know, the time changed.
Which is happy.
It is a happy moment. So, you know, we'll take that sunshine coming in. We're going to warm up a little bit today. Not quite as warm as we would like, but it's not bad.
But
so,
it's in the 50s. I'm not
we'll
going to complain.
Take it.
I'm not going to complain.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy the difference. The past, this past
That's
weekend.
why people are sick.
Yeah. Wait till Thursday.
70
degrees.
Yeah, and rain.
Sick and tired.
Can I just have 70 degrees with no rain, please? Like 70 and sunny. That's what I'd like.
Because you know that's coming, right? Is that
No,
right?
it's
Is
rain.
that, are you
Rain
set?
all
Are you?
weekend.
I know. You know that's coming.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
know what else is coming? My birthday, just so you guys know.
Mine too.
I know. We're all March babies in here. That's why we're fire.
That's fire. The Pisces.
We're Aries.
Aries.
I'm Pisces.
She gets.
I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm over here in the
You're
water.
right there on the cutout.
I'm on the water.
Yeah.
I'll take the water.
Wait, what number are you?
Hey, I'm 29.
Oh, okay.
Sad day.
Sad day.
It's not a
I'm
sad
sorry
day.
that you're a Pisces.
I
Actually,
love
though,
that.
you're right there on the cusp, so
Yeah.
you probably do have some Aries traits.
They say that.
I don't really know
I've been
anything
told
about
that before.
astrology.
My
so-
aura,
But it sounds good.
Yeah. What I'm putting out here.
I do have some aura spray at the office, and Camissa eats it. It's funny, like when I spray it.
Oh, she likes it.
Does it smell
She doesn't go drink it, so no one call Adult Protective Services. I'm not drugging her, but yeah, we have to cleanse our auras
I
sometimes.
love that.
So, but you know what never needs to be cleansed?
Right.
Our coffee club sponsors.
Right.
sponsors. I'm
Sponsors.
not in the slang today.
You're doing good.
Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mundy Gunn, Fox Purlee Wealth Management, AFP, Americans for Prosperity, sitting right beside me,
Right here.
and Fantastic Sam's.
I
By
am
the way,
Americans
if you
for
need a job, they are hiring.
They are hiring.
I've seen the sign.
They don't
Yeah.
want me. I mean,
to do the stylist.
no.
I can do this. Remember, I said I could do the washing and the styling. I can't. Don't put scissors in my hands.
Or the chemicals. Don't give me the chemicals. I'm not going to color or perm anything.
That's like scientists
Oh,
over
man.
there. They're like
You know,
no, really, they
really are.
And putting all those colors
And
together,
listen,
trying to figure it
a
out.
good hairdresser is a person's best friend.
Like it. Oh, they are.
They are.
You're solid.
Yeah, that's. I'm not even lying.
We were talking about
not
how
even mad
many
about
people actually, when they sit down in the chair to get their hair
They're like
done,
therapists.
they are. I mean, how many conversations are heard? How many conversations are talked about?
Oh, I love my hairstylist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you sit
Yeah.
down and you start talking.
They're like scientists. They're psychologists. They're like
Friends,
well-rounded
like,
people.
yeah.
and they know everybody in the family, and they're
That's
talking
right.
about them and wanting to know and get caught up with everything. So
All good things.
all good,
things.
great things, wonderful. Yeah, for sure. So anyway, so go over Fantastic Sam's of job opportunities. All right, the 21st day of March. Today is International Day of Racial Discrimination. Won't have that.
So we don't want racial discrimination.
No.
So, I mean, is it like an International Awareness Day?
I guess so. It doesn't
Because
say
I would
that. but
hope it's not an international
elimination.
day. Oh,
of race.
elimination.
Yeah.
Oh.
of
Much
race.
better.
Yeah.
Much better.
Much better. International Day of Forest.
I
The
love going to the
forest.
forest.
Ooh, let's go to Rainforest Cafe.
that
It's
kind
the
of
closest
forest.
we can get
Oh,
there.
man.
It's the closest we can do right now.
Okay,
Okay.
listen, I was reading somebody's, I don't know, Facebook post or something, and they were doing the Knobstone Trail from,
Yes.
Elk Creek all the way down, or not Elk Creek, Delaney all the way down to Deems Lake.
Yes,
And they were posting some pictures, because, that's all foresty.
absolutely.
Right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
mean, I'm not brave enough to do it, because I'm lazy, but beautiful pictures.
Absolutely.
You don't
yeah.
like to hike or anything like that?
He did it in like 2 days. No, thank you. Like, if I'm hiking, I'm going like for the day hike, maybe a couple hours. Like, I'm not camping. I'm not sleeping in a
camping on a-
hammock.
Oh,
I'm
no, I'm not doing that either.
Are you not going to be? We're not going to see Autumn on Naked and Afraid.
No, absolutely not. But
Oh,
I will.
man.
Like, I do like to do like the day trips, and even like
I do the
Celinda's trail.
trips.
Those are
Take
nice.
the trips.
But like, he was down. He did the whole thing,
Yeah.
and like some of those.
Yeah.
You know.
I've done a little bit. Like, no. I mean, I'm talking just, a
no,
little
he
bit
did
of it.
it was like 47 miles.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
That's huge to
47
do that. And it
miles.
takes a while to do it all,
Yeah.
I know people that do it, but I am not one of them.
I know someone that did it.
I would like I said, I like to go on the day trips, but
Yeah.
I mean, I will say this, in southern Indiana, we have beautiful foresty areas, woods. We call them
Absolutely.
woods. They're not like the rainforest but we do have some pretty
Well, it
woods.
rains in the forest, so
It's like, do you guys remember on Four Christmases, Ben Swan? We take the trip.
that's what I was saying over here. We take the trips. That's finally no one
I'm
was
sure that's a
catching
movie reference that I did not get.
up. 4 Christmases.
Never seen
Vince
it.
Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I've seen
goodness!
it.
So
It's
many good
amazing.
things.
Oh,
So many good
man.
things, Autumn.
Yeah.
Okay. Memory Day. You have some great memories, and then you have memories of people, and it's hard to compete with memories because your memories are usually good.
Because the memories bring back you.
Now I know that one, Adam Levine, baby. Yeah.
There you go.
So I got the music and
Wait, hold on, let's
the
do it.
movie
Isn't
references
it?
over
Wait,
here.
Barbara Streisand. Memories.
Okay, I seriously
Like
just almost went to Cats.
Memories all alone in the moonlight.
Yeah. That's a horrible.
Look
I mean,
at-
I know people love Cats, but I have seen it and I don't
Hey,
understand
see,
the
baby,
whole
I
thing.
think's with child, so
Oh.
yeah, so we are going to getting in every Easter basket.
I know, thank you.
Yeah.
Cats, no, they plot your demise. Sissy baby plots my demise. She tries to trip me.
That is true. It is true. She is
Thank God
after
Angel
you.
saved my life.
I did. I so did.
Did that forever.
That's right. I'm bound forever.
National Agricultural Day. Love agriculture.
Listen, we have farmers and we have woods.
This is so cool.
Why would
yes,
you ever
this
wanna
is
go anywhere else?
This know your place. Grow you are planted.
I
Right?
love that.
We know that. I went to the 4-H had meeting last night. Our first. Well, actually, we've had other meetings, but this is like our kind of everybody get together.
Oh, I missed
The
4-H
departments.
sign-ups again.
So this is kind of cool though. Right now, as of right now, in beef and dairy, like I think calves, we have 101 already. Like have already registered, got tagged. That's huge. That's gonna be
awesome.
Yeah.
Listen, if anybody needs to sell some beef, actually, I still have a freezer full of beef. But seriously though, that's putting great things into our kids.
Yeah, and it's like awesome, you know.
It's even better whenever your kids don't unplug the refrigerator.
It's true. I was talking about like the skills and the ethics, but yeah, the meat too. Actually, I've had customers that have come in and they have been in 4-H, and you know the animals that they have sold, their parents have saved that money for them in their account. It's actually theirs, and that is what they have used for like down payments and things. And I think, way to go!
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
And it's hard to work.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just awesome to hear all the things going on. So anyway, so there's a lot coming up, but I always thought that was good to hear. Their numbers are up, and that's good. That's good.
I did miss sign-ups though. I need somebody to be like, Autumn, come.
You should have set an alarm. You know.
I don't ever I know they send home the flyers.
Oh, you say
I don't know how to do it. Like I don't. I'm not savvy on stuff like that. Like my kid is in the 4th grade and has wanted to do like basketball for a while. I don't even know how that works, which amazes me because we're so so, and I say this in quotation marks for those who can't see me, but we're sporty people. Nah, only certain sports.
You don't know how that works.
Yeah, there are no like 4th grade signups. It's like a hand-selected team or whatever, and I don't know how to get my kid into it.
I don't know that, but I know I can get you on the 4-H trail, and I bet they might squeeze you in.
Happy trails to you. And listen to what I did, because you know I'm coaching Little League baseball, assistant coaching Little League baseball.
Oh, you're the coach.
No, I'm the
You
assistant
are the coach.
No,
You are the coach.
no, I don't have time for that. It's a hot mess.
Our coach.
So I'm assisting. So we did. I'm saddling up. I bought cleats. I'm gonna have my cleats
Well,
and
you're
my
wearing
baseball
cleats instead of flip-flops?
Oh yeah, I am.
What's this season going to be like?
We need a
This
photo
is not
of
going to be
this.
near as much fun.
I know. I'm wearing cleats.
Oh, I love the flip-flops so much.
Me too, but so I'm gonna be wearing cleats, and I did actually buy some skills and drills books so that the kids can learn. And I have an excellent. We have a little boy. One of the little boys, his brother. Great. He was out there Tuesday. He's like, "You guys are doing this wrong." So I was like, "Well, you're now the assistant coach, and I'm just your assistant." So
I'm assistant to the assistant.
yeah. So I mean, even better for me.
Oh, that's an Office reference. Come on, Office.
I know.
I'm the assistant.
Michael
I do
Scott,
actually know the
assistant
Office,
to the
but I
assistant.
don't watch them all. I've only seen a couple, mainly on memes.
Oh,
but I know
so
who
much-
it is at least.
Oh.
So yes, so he's like 7.5. He's the assistant coach. He knows more than us, and I'm not even mad.
I wouldn't be.
So,
no.
like,
youth
now-
is fantastic.
Now I run everything by him. I'm like, are we doing this right? Like, can I get your input,
Yeah,
please?
yeah. Just asking.
So yeah, I got to be there anyway. So
Ooh, National California Strawberries Day. Remember, didn't they just have a recall on California strawberries?
I don't know, but I just bought 8 pounds of FFA strawberries.
Is it
Oh,
the
wow.
Strawberry
Yeah.
Festival in May?
Listen, I did not.
Wait till Borden has theirs.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
need
saying.
to
That's
realize.
the Strawberry Festival.
We gotta go. I got a dress. I got a strawberry dress.
I'm not
ready.
surprised.
Oh no, I sat in 3-hour traffic because of that thing.
Yes.
Because of the dress or because
no,
of the festival?
no.
Not because of the dress.
No, the dress was simple.
No,
I know.
no,
I
the
actually,
dress definitely not.
I couldn't make it last year, but I'm going this year, and I've got a strawberry dress. I am
that.
ready for the occasion.
Yeah, I bought 8 pounds of strawberries from FFA. I didn't realize it was 8 pounds.
Ooh, but
in my defense. So
Are you guys just eating them like?
I am,
I
yeah.
would make shakes.
I was
would
like, are you
make
making stuff?
cobbler-
I
Others?
froze them,
What do you-
and then I was like handing out pints of, or I guess quarts. I was handing out
are
pounds
you
of
still
strawberries.
We would have taken
for Halloween.
No, just like here. Thank you for walking down the road. Take some. Like I was like, you need strawberries.
Oh wow.
Oh, there
Well,
you go.
next time text. I will be over.
Yeah,
I will
I
walk
should.
by.
Yeah.
Had I been
Yeah.
here Tuesday, I would have
Oh.
brought you an
Strawberries.
offering of
I
strawberries.
love strawberries.
Sorry.
But I do know there was a recall,
I like
so
me
be
some
careful on
strawberries.
some of that. I think it was like there was some in it.
Not FFA strawberries.
I tell you what,
no, let me
everything from
clarify
California has a recall.
Yeah, maybe so.
Maybe the state should be.
National
Oh,
Common
there it is.
Courtesy Day. I love common courtesy.
Please be courteous.
You know, I have
Courtesy.
noticed. Have you noticed?
Have some courtesy.
Let's talk about, with all this construction going on, okay? I've noticed that so you have people that come up to a four-way stop, okay?
People don't know what a four-way is.
No, nobody, I don't mean to be rude or
We're
take some,
taking all
okay, so we have
kinds of
some, we have,
knowledge.
it's really been, I've been really checking this out. You have some that, like, men that are so nice, and they'll let ladies go first. And I feel like, okay, that's nice. Okay, really? Okay, that's nice. And then
Mel's chauvinist. Don't tell
no,
me
I
that
love that. I
I'm
love
kidding.
that. I love that. If there was a door, open it for me, okay? I don't care. That's
Oh,
all.
I am not above chivalry.
No, not
Me
at all.
either.
Not at all.
But have
So-
you seen those memes where, like, now they're trying to say that when men do that, like, this is why I'm laughing, because I've seen, like, the posts in the memes where it's like, oh, well, if a man waves you on or if a man opens the door for you, then they're trying to tell you when you can and can't go. And I just laugh because I think it's utterly ridiculous.
Oh, no.
But that's why I was
Oh.
laughing, because I have seen, now that's the big thing.
I
Oh,
love the whole
grief.
thing.
I'm like, I tell my boys, you better open that door because I'm not opening it. I don't care that you're 2. You can open that door and hold it for me.
That's right.
I don't care that you're going to break your back trying to get that
You have a
open.
dirty diaper on, you're going to open that door for me,
Well, my
son.
kids are older now. So
I know,
can do that, but yeah.
No, so I've noticed that, and then I've noticed too that people don't understand whose turn it is to go.
No,
They
it's
don't-
let men be men. You know? Sorry, I'm really, you really hit a nerve.
No,
on
I'm
me.
with you.
I agree. Let
They me on.
And you're like,
me
let
go.
them
I'm
be
like,
men,
yes,
and then
yes.
whenever the men try to be a man, you complain because they're not a man.
That's right.
It's like,
Oh, I agree. No, I'm all for it. Open
No
my
winning
door.
for the poor man's
Whatever
outfit.
you
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent.
sorry, yes, okay, 4-way stops, yes.
Yeah,
the
no,
men
I don't think, and I don't think people have got this, and I don't think so. Then, and I don't think they understand the whole process of it all. And I kind of feel like we need to like do a little bit of a how when you come up on a 4-way stop,
Yes.
of who
Whoever
goes.
is there first
Yes.
goes. And
Goes.
if 2 people pull up at the same time, the person
person
on
to
the
your right.
goes first.
Yes, exactly.
It's not that hard, people.
No, I know, but I think we just needed to do that little public
Yeah.
service announcement, reminding everybody.
But then, then I do think of this. So, like, you have that 4-way stop at the school. And then if you're coming on, what is that, Shelby Street?
Yeah.
And then, like, what if you're directly across from each other? And then it's like, you're on my right, but I'm on your right, and we're straight across from each other. Who goes first?
That's one of those things where if you're a male, that chivalry will come
That's
into
right,
great
right.
light.
Let me
Now,
go.
if you're
Yeah.
2 women, then it's just whoever goes first.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, my
I
gosh.
think, though, we do have a lot of times people
That would just be like a courtesy.
Yeah, you just wait.
But I have
on-
seen, and I saw one lady, and she just sat there the whole time. She let everybody go because she was so unsure.
Yeah,
and I was
then
like,
that's like, okay, Karen, come on.
no,
the
it's your
person-
turn. It is your. You
The
must
person
go.
behind you is honking
Is
at
honking
you.
at you.
You
Yeah.
need to go.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That 4-way stop in Palmyra,
Oh.
that one does make me a little
That
nervous because
one
some
is-
people don't realize that's a 4-way stop and they think
No.
that 150
No.
highway
Right,
is just
right.
a go.
Right. Well, and I did see where one lady did not see. She didn't see that stop sign, and she just kept going. and
Yeah.
It was not her time, but she went on.
Yeah, and it is a little scary.
And I think
sometimes.
then too, you have to battle this. People, okay, which I'm not saying, I'm not complaining. I'm only explaining because we are getting a lot of work done. This is going to be a good thing, and it's going to pay off. But I know people are a little bit more agitated, a little angry, a little bit more.
A little
We're doing
bit.
construction
A
on
little bit.
every street.
Yeah.
Every.
But it's going to be
way.
done. It's going to be when it gets done. It's going to be done. You know what I mean?
Did some of it need done?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it
it
did.
did all
Oh,
need
it
done.
definitely.
It did.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will. That is true.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is like every single.
Here's the thing. I just felt bad for out of town people, and I felt bad
Oh,
for
for
the
the
semis.
truck drivers.
Listen, and here's the other thing. I'm a big fan of, can we please make sure the lines on the square are very clear? Because you have a lot of people who don't realize that's 2 lanes.
Oh,
Right.
And I mean, I sit and I look out the window, and like I crack up because, which is probably really not funny, but like people don't realize that's 2 lanes at all.
Well, and then our square is different than a lot because
Yeah.
we yield when other people go, and then we go when other people yield.
But we have, I'm sorry, and
There are
that is
signs,
true,
that
but there
is
are signs.
There are signs.
And that is
absolutely.
something that I'm like, no, you don't get to use that as an excuse. You have signs. Look at your signs.
Right, exactly.
But
And
yeah,
like
the square
100%.
can be a little confusing. I understand that.
Yes, especially when there's no lines on the.
But
Because
now
people
that we-
don't realize
Right,
that there
right,
are
right.
2.
But kind of going back over what? Okay, so like yes, I'm only pointing some things out that everybody else is already thinking. I'm just talking about it, but. Again, we're getting new lines that have been underneath the ground for a long time.
Yes, and they
We're
do
getting-
need replaced.
Yes, and this is the state doing this on lot. Okay, we are getting city stuff done that is getting done too, but on the state stuff, that's completely the state coming in saying we want to sink millions of dollars in your community. That's pretty awesome. And then for the city, that's again another amount of money that's being sunk into getting new lines, getting new structure, and repaving, and it's going to be nice. And everybody's going to be very thankful and grateful afterwards. It's just a little bit uncomfortable, but
Little growing pains.
and they did send. They have. I guess you can revise your GPSs in your community, and they did try to make the GPS not take the big trucks and everything through the city, but
Okay,
of
but
course
here's
some
my
still
question.
do.
They don't have another option though unless you reroute all the way.
Well, like they're trying to like shoot them like through the Palmyra, like go out
Yeah, but
Palmyra,
that
and then
is-
at Mitchell. Remember at Mitchell, it says not to
Yes.
avoid Salem. It says go.
But what
Go
I'm
around.
saying though, from a viewpoint as a driver, that is taking me so far out of my way
Yeah.
that it's like, okay, now you're adding 35 minutes to my drive,
Yeah.
and as a truck driver, you're under a time. Like,
Sure. Yeah.
And we don't have gas prices to be doing that type of stuff.
well, and I mean, so I do understand because, okay, what's worse, having an easier drive versus trying to go through all these side streets, or your time? I don't know.
No,
I mean,
I
I'm
just
not
think-
going to Palmyra to bypass things.
Yeah, I'm just no.
I'll be zipping down Oregon Springs Road. You see me at 65 miles an hour back there.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. That's not true.
Not true. Please don't
Not
come to Oregon
true.
Springs and
All
park
right,
your
this
car.
is also
Yeah.
National Countdown Day.
Countdown to what?
Well,
to
something.
my birthday.
Happy birthday!
What
Yeah.
are you talking about, countdown?
That's true.
National Crunchy Taco Day.
I do love a good crunchy taco.
Really?
I
I'm
love
not. I'm a
tacos.
soft taco.
No, give me and those Dorito taco shells.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll give you
Oh,
those. The
those are
Dorito
good.
tacos, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't love flour tortillas though. So,
Get
funny
out.
story. I have to tell you guys. This was so funny. I was watching a TikTok video. You'd be proud of me. And I was
am.
watching a TikTok video, and it was this girl who was talking about her creation that she made of flat tacos. Like she did a flat taco.
Uh-huh.
And this guy cut in. He's like, "Listen here, Christina Columbus. That's a tostado. You didn't create nothing."
I was thinking of
Funniest thing.
I was thinking more like a quesadilla.
Yeah.
No, like just instead of folding her taco shell up, she just had it flat.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, "Look at this creation that I made. It's a flat taco."
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
my
No,
But
like,
he's like, "You didn't discover anything, Christina Columbus."
That's good.
Yeah.
So hilarious.
That's
like, I'm
good,
still
though.
laughing
That's
3
good.
days
no,
later.
that's yeah.
Christina Columbus.
That's great. That's great.
That's a
I
I
do like when they analyze like
I
something
don't
else.
TikTok, but I might steal that one.
I don't
Yeah.
TikTok, so
I do.
I
and
know,
yeah,
and
I
thought you would
know.
appreciate
I am
that.
appreciating that.
and
yeah.
I'm sure somebody just shared it. And
I'm
I
sure
saw
my
it,
phone
but-
just picked it up. What you just said. And I'm sure it'll
Oh,
come up.
It will probably
it'll,
come up.
It'll come up.
It was so funny. Like
great.
I'm still laughing.
Great. National Day of Action on Syringe Exchange. You know, they like try to like for diabetic or
There's a lot of banging going on. Do you hear that?
yeah.
Okay, I was scared.
Oh, I do want to say the explosive.
Oh.
We're gonna have the mayor on Friday. The mayor will be on Friday. And anyway, the mayor will be in on Friday, and he's going to talk about, and you will hear some of the explosions, some of the things going on. You know that people have been talking about, the big bangs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's to get the birds out of here. It's to
Yeah.
do the birds. So we'll talk about that Friday. But anyway, so going back, National Flower Day. Autumn, Scott Hall, what's your favorite flower?
Tulip.
Ooh, any certain color?
You know, I really do love the bright pink ones. It just reminds me of spring. Like that for me is my, hey, it's spring, here's your bright pink. And I like the red, I like the yellow, but those pink ones, that yellow's spring to me. So I'm ready. If anybody wants to drop me off tulips,
Yeah.
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
you're
mad.
tulip.
I love tulips. I also like the multicolored with like the white shooting through them, like the
Oh,
red and the white
yeah.
ones.
What about purple?
I do like a good purple one. It doesn't
Yeah.
scream spring to me, but the pink ones scream spring. Like the hot pink ones, it's like,
they
bam,
scream
we are
autumn.
ready for warm
We are
weather.
ready.
Oh
What about you, Angel? What's your favorite flower?
My favorite flower?
It's called Flower Day.
I don't, okay. Well, I don't know if I really have a favorite flower. I'm just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really like you're talking about like a potted flower? Are you talking like a...
It's your world. We're just living in here. It's whatever you want.
I don't know. I do like good roses. I mean, you can't go wrong with a rose.
I love roses.
Oh yeah, the roses are. Do you like the walled roses or like the florist roses?
So, both. There's bright pink roses.
There are. I don't normally like pink. Like tulips is the only flower I like bright pink on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tulips in general scream spring to me, though.
Okay, I like in tulips. I like red tulips. I think they pop.
Oh,
color.
yes.
And I mean a dark pop red. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially on a dreary day.
Love that.
Really? Because that kind of reminds me of Christmas with the green.
Then the flower that I just got at Walmart is the hyacinth, and I'm telling you right now,
I saw that.
It smells I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it takes the whole room and just makes it just smell fantastic, which always reminds me of my birthday. So,
and that's come and gone. We're done.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, as I got them, I've had them, and the hyacinths are just fantastic. But I'm a rose girl like that. I think I love every flower. I'm just kind of.
I'm not a green thumb, so.
But National Fragrance Day, and that will be.
Oh man, now you're talking my day.
Yeah. And those hyacinths, talking about fragrance, smell great. Angel, what's your favorite fragrance?
Oh, I have too many. So I'm a spray, I'm a smell freak. So.
Oh, you know what? I love a good cedar wood lemon. Like I like that grounding smell.
So we went two different ways on that.
Yeah,
unless you spray that body on your body.
No, I do essential oils and diffuse them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't.
Yeah. Well, but you have little kids, and that like when my kids were really little, that makes a difference because then they see vapor and water, and then they want to.
Anything with water. Yeah. No, I don't know. I mean, I really like. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and say this. I do like a good, like for a house, I do like a good, like cinnamony.
Oh, yeah. But see, that reminds me of Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I just think it's like
it's comforting.
Yes, it is homey. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. I like a good smell for coffee in my coffee, like the candles when you're talking about home. I think those smells good.
Yeah, coffee scented candles.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when I brew my coffee, though, I think it stinks.
Oh, I never think that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do sometimes. I'm like, what is that horrible smell?
Let's put a pin in this for a second because we have Tammy. Come on in.
Tammy.
And she did bring me a cup of coffee. Look at that. Tammy McDonald's. Tammy from McDonald's. I'll share it with y'all. Yay. Good.
Look at this.
McDonald's.
Wait, Tammy. I thought she's not leaving. Okay, she's shutting the door. I was going to say, don't leave. Let's put the microphone real quick.
Tammy, I will pass this over to you.
Tammy, jump in here real quick.
Tammy, I like you.
And Tammy from McDonald's is coming in. I'm loving it. What a great way to start off our morning. Tammy, tell me some things you got going on, and this is new at McDonald's.
This is new at McDonald's. It's our first day, and the reason I'm late is because they just brought them fresh.
Yay!
We have Krispy Kreme donuts at McDonald's now. We have 3 different kinds. They are glazed with their chocolate sprinkle, and then we have one that they made specially for us that has the chocolate and vanilla cream inside.
Yum.
Is
So
that a Salem special?
it's one Kentuckiana. We are the first ones in the area to even try Krispy Kreme. I mean, as far as the Kentuckiana McDonald's area.
Love that.
So
I'm loving it.
Yeah, buddy.
yeah, we are the only ones in the United States that get to try these first. So
I'm so
this is a
excited.
test
Kind
market.
of a big deal.
It is a big deal.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It
I
really
think it's
is.
a big deal,
It is,
too.
definitely. Well, and I think we all
McDonald's and Krispy Kreme. What is happening?
The universe could explode. Bringing two great, things together. It's fantastic.
Man.
So I love the idea, and I love trying it and seeing and bringing a new thing to our community. This is fantastic.
It is very exciting.
Club and
I know.
getting to eat.
We have a lot of
They
new
just got
stuff
better.
going on at McDonald's. You know, some people don't like change, but I started 2 months ago. We're doing the kiosks with the hospitality, where I'm out after you take your order.
Yes.
Then you sit down and I serve it to you. You don't have to get up once you sit down. I get your drinks for you. I get your sauces. I fix anything that's wrong. Get to talk to you for a little bit.
I experienced this yesterday. I can attest. She's not lying.
Well, and
It was like not fake news.
No, not fake news. This is all real.
when I got that treatment, I thought they were just doing
Becky
to
thought
me.
she was special, so now she really is bad.
I
Now
know.
she's sorry.
It was like a 5-star restaurant.
Everybody
Totally
gets
get it.
this.
Yeah, I know. I did not know. I didn't. A little fun secret that everybody gets it. So I'm just like over the moon that that this is here and all that you guys are doing and the great. Of course, we got the playground area. We have birthday parties that for the weather. You know, right now no one knows what the weather's going to be, and of course, even in the summer, you know what the weather's going to be. Too hot, you know, rain or whatever. So it's like. You know, all the great things that you can do at McDonald's, and we are so blessed to have such a great McDonald's.
And
We do have
I'm
a great
excited about
McDonald's.
that play place now. Like, it is nice, super nice. There.
It is very nice.
And I like that you can see.
Yes.
Yeah.
My kids enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Right.
have some people, you know, that come every day or whatever, bring their kids, and it's a great place and to hang out, you know, for families. You know, because us adults, we can go up in there too.
Oh, we can go up.
If you want to play with your grandkids, you can.
We may not be able to get back out. That's
I
my
haven't
thing.
gone up in this one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Tammy,
can't-
get in here, lean in here. There we go. All right.
I can't get back down if I get in.
Well, I'm
That's my
just
problem.
gonna get Tammy right there. Right there.
Well, why don't you have her here? Look.
Yes, hold it up there, Tammy.
okay.
Let's get a photo.
Let me hold
Look at the
Krispy
variety
Kremes,
pack.
yes.
There you go. Go, Tammy. All right, hang on just a second. There we go. Photo, yeah.
Now, you don't have to buy these in 6-packs either. You can buy each one individually.
I love that.
So you can buy as many as you want.
Can you actually buy one individually? Like, is that a thing? People do that?
Buy
do that.
I know, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
buy one donut.
Right, who does that?
But yeah.
I do.
I think
I'm about to eat this one right here. Look at
Okay.
me. I'm not even waiting. I'm just breaking it.
Who said that you get the new one?
Me.
Yeah.
Tammy laid this in front of me. So
I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Okay, so let's go back over real quick with Krispy Kreme and McDonald's. So let me just kind of go over this and just kind of putting this in perspective. I can order a Big Mac and I can order a Krispy Kreme.
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Giddy up.
I thought when you said they made one especially for you guys, I thought for sure you were going to tell me there was a Big Mac sauce infused
Well, they
one.
said that this one was made for us as
I
far
don't
as...
have any cream in
There's
this.
no cream in that one?
I'm a little sad.
Oh,
Well-
my goodness. Well, that I was told yesterday that that's the one.
Oh, there's a
one-
cream in this one, guys.
This
I got-
one has.
That's what I get for being first.
All right, so you have to cut that one in
So
4
sad.
so we can all
There we
taste
go.
it.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's vanilla. It's the chocolate on top, icing on top with vanilla cream inside.
Hey, still good. Still
this
good.
one right here.
Yeah, delicious. Delicious.
I'm not even
Yeah.
mad.
Is it good?
I mean, I'm still happy.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So
I know it's very exciting. I've been very
Look,
excited
it's
waiting
ready.
for these.
Well, it was,
There's not here.
you know,
Give me
at
a
McDonald's
Oh,
yesterday.
no, we don't have to do
Sonny was talking about how excited he was, and you know, and he was like, "We got Krispy Kreme coming tomorrow," and I'm like, "What?" You know, so I love the partnering, and I love that today's the day and it's starting, and so right now you can go right here to Salem McDonald's and get Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yes, you can.
And this is also another thing too for like if you were having a meeting. You can get the Krispy Kreme donuts, and then you have also the coffee that comes like in a coffee bag. That it's a bunch of coffee in like a bag to go, and that's coming. That is actually Sunny said that'll be starting this week, and that's going to be awesome too. Where it's like
listen,
so you
I
can
love
get-
the things McDonald's is doing.
I know. So I'm thinking like if you were having like
Sonny's the man.
if you were you guys are really rocking. I mean, you talk about like if you were having a business meeting and you could load up on some donuts and load up on the coffee and.
Listen, I'm going to say this. I'm going to throw this out here, and I meant to put this on the Facebook page, and I forgot. But I called and ordered 80 McGriddles for when the boys were going to wrestling conference. I said, I need them by 6:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning. I don't want to come in on Saturday and tell you then. Pre-order them. I walked in at 6:28. They were ready.
I guarantee
Like,
you.
they had them ready for me. I did not have to wait. I did
Yeah.
not have to... Like, they were ready, and I'm not gonna lie, I got there thinking I'm gonna have to wait 10 or 15 minutes. No, they were ready. They were bagged and ready for me.
Well, and also speaking of McDonald's and the play place, I did, which for those that would also I witnessed them. They cleaned that thing too. There was a man down his knees yesterday. There was a man down his knees yesterday going up through the whole thing.
That makes me so happy.
I know. I know. For a peace of mind. I know. I was so happy, and then like I told my kids, like you guys are the first ones to play on it. That's clean.
Don't inhale the chemicals. Your lungs will be clean.
We waited a second, but no, they did. So we can negate that if anybody says, hey, it's dirty. No, it's clean. I witnessed right here.
I love that.
They got down their hands and knees and they were cleaning it all up in there.
Yeah, we gotta clean it.
Yeah, you guys do a fantastic job. You're
Thank
always
you.
cleaning, always moving around, great, very accommodating, and of course, we are very blessed to have McDonald's in our community and all the great things. And it just seems like McDonald's just keeps changing with the times and accommodating more whatever our needs are.
They are, and there's very exciting things coming too that I can't mention as well.
And he's like, all right,
I'm
keep it
not
under
gonna
the
be-
lid.
All right, Tammy. What do you got
the
here?
coffee thing, but that's awesome. But if you use the McDonald's mobile app, that has got a ready on arrival technology now. So when you're within 3 minutes of McDonald's, if you've ordered on your app, it'll be ready when you get there. All you have to do is check in, and we bring it to you.
We do that.
I tell you right now, McDonald's app.
Yeah.
I mean, I have.
Plus you get all the coupons.
Oh, I love
I have told so many people about your app. Oh man, you've got to use the app.
I'm like, if you don't have the app, let's download it. Let's get
He's
that
going around the table.
Oh,
You
I
have
am.
the apps?
No,
You have
really,
the app?
because that's
No, I
such
do
a-
that at the kiosk, especially with kids and stuff. I'm like, you don't have the app?
Yeah.
You get free fries today.
Oh,
Come
absolutely.
on.
You get free fries today or no points. You get a free meal. Yeah,
Well,
it's great.
well, back a few years ago, because having so many children, I used to call it in advance just to get our like if I was going to have supper.
He's like, this is fine dining. Let me tell you.
No, because you had to, because I wasn't going to
Yeah.
do that to everyone. And now we have the app where we can do that. Where we
I
can
love
order.
that.
It's fantastic, and McDonald's, you guys are just making it easier for us and accommodating us, and of course the same great food we love all of the things you got going on. And I love this partnering with Krispy Kreme. I think this is going to be a great.
This is a big news.
I do. We are very excited about this.
And this
We've
is
all
just,
been
I mean,
very
they just
excited
literally
about
came in. I mean, and
They
that's,
did.
Yes.
Well, that was something that we talked about.
Yeah.
Someone asked me, I was talking a little bit, not too much publicly, because I know I wasn't supposed to yesterday, but I think that Krispy Kreme, making them fresh every day for our community, that's going to be, that's
Yes.
that is just fantastic.
Yep, they're going to be fresh every day for us, and
Every day.
we're not allowed to sell them if they're not. So
I love that so
So
much.
if they're not, don't
you
throw
do
them away. Yeah.
that is an owner decision, not mine.
What happened?
Yes,
You want to
Eddie.
know when they're going to be taken to the dumpster?
Yes.
I know the spot. I know right this spot where it's in that drive-thru. Let that dumpster
I
go.
did ask Sonny, I said, how do you feel about people dumpster diving? And he said, no. So I just want to say that's a big no on that one. But it's awesome, and I'm so glad you came this morning, Tammy, and thank you for being a team player. And you guys, I'm loving it, McDonald's, and all that you do. And of course, you guys are so giving to all of everything that goes on in the community, and just keep doing what you're doing and keeping up the great work. Is there anything else that any other announcements at this point?
Not
No?
that I know
Okay.
of.
All right.
Tammy's like,
Well,
I
I do want to say
anything else.
the coffee. It'll be like have you seen like the bags of let's see, I think like, remember A&W Root Beer had like the big bags of root beer you used to be able to take home or whatever, like a big.
I literally
big-
just had a flashback to elementary school of the plastic bags with the milk.
Okay.
You know, you maybe didn't have those, but like the bags of milk that you're like trying to stick the straw in, that's the visual I
Okay.
just got.
The
These are
bags
bigger
of
bags. Well,
milk.
anyway, so they'll be
Milk
having those of
bags.
coffee. You guys will be getting
I
those.
didn't know that.
Yeah, so you'll
That
be
is
getting.
cool.
No, it's really cool. So like anybody can pick up some donuts and coffee and take them to the office. Do something fun for your office, or if you got maybe a meeting or something, or just do it for somebody just randomly. You
Right.
know. If you want to bring it here on Coffee Club to us, we're okay with that.
Okay, we'll talk to Sonny about that.
That's right.
He'll let
I'm
me
not
come
mad.
back.
Tuesday specifically.
Come any day you want, honey.
Okay.
Absolutely. Any day that you want.
Okay.
I want to see a photo of that milk.
Milk bag.
Yeah,
Listen, maybe Salem didn't do it, but when I went to Corden, we had those bags of milk.
No, mine were the little pint.
yeah, that's
Cardboard
yeah.
boxes.
They give
That was mine too.
We had,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
did have bagged milk.
Yeah.
But we were allowed to choose chocolate or vanilla.
Yeah.
You know, mine was,
there
when
was
we
a-
first started, it was only vanilla, and then it changed while I was in elementary school to chocolate too.
Yeah.
So you can
I
have
think
choice.
they even offer strawberry now. So
At one point there was
Yeah.
strawberry. I don't know if they still do it, but
I
at
don't
one
think
point
they
there
do
was.
anymore,
Oh,
but
they
I do
they
remember.
pulled the strawberry. Bit of recall.
Bit of recall. It's those California strawberries.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Well, Tammy, thank you so much. And have you tried any yourself?
No,
Do you
I had
want
to
one?
buy one.
Well, then
That's
give,
why I said.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. You brought him. Well, sure.
Go for it.
I will taste one.
Go right ahead, Tammy. Yeah. Tammy.
But anyway, I want to thank you for having us, allowing us to bring them to you,
Oh, we
and
love
bring
that.
you your coffee.
We love that.
And anytime you want me to come back with donuts, you just let me know.
Well, absolutely.
Listen, I'll be here on Thursday.
Okay.
So
I will not.
you can come on Thursday and go from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yes, I
Here
will.
we go. Are we
But-
going to taste these all at one time? Like a big,
Oh.
thing? Well,
Seriously?
Yeah. I already have one. Yeah. I just want a little bit of the vanilla cream.
All
I would
right,
like
here
to
we
get,
go.
I'd love to get like a photo. Let me see if I can do this. Back
Of
watch me
us
again.
eating the
I know.
Becky
Here we
not
go.
getting a photo.
All right, I get everybody in there?
Are we eating them in this photo?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That is
boy.
good.
It's really
Oh,
good.
wow.
That's
That
good.
vanilla is very.
Yeah.
And only
Wow,
Krispy
that's
Kreme.
amazing.
Yeah.
Only
Amazing
here.
Krispy
Only
Kreme.
here. Salem
That's right.
McDonald's right here.
They just came, so I didn't have time to taste one before I came or anything. So
There you go.
thank you for sharing the best donut.
All right, thank you, Tammy.
The best donut ever.
Thank you. You too.
Thank
Ever.
you.
Thanks, sweetie.
Thank
All right,
you.
and McDonald's, I'm loving it for sure.
Me
What a
too.
great way to start off the morning.
It is a great
And
way to start
McDonald's
the
in
morning.
the house.
Yeah, so I was talking with Sonny yesterday, and and he was talking about this. He said, we got a new thing coming up, and he said, Krispy Kreme in the house. I said, well, come on in, coffee club in the morning. He said, I'll be there, and so, of course,
And he delivered.
he did.
He
did.
always does deliver. I will say that.
Oh, always, yeah.
Sonny is true to his word.
He is.
Whatever.
He's
He's
great.
above and beyond. He's above and beyond, and yeah. But I did not know that they had started all that rural treatment. But I did notice that he was really taking care of me, and I thought that's really nice, you know.
And Becky's like, look at this VIP treatment.
I don't
I'm
know,
getting."
you know how I got this, but I'll take it for sure.
I love that.
So anyway, go to McDonald's right here in Salem and try some Krispy Kreme donuts, and actually it's fun to actually bring some home, and the family
Yeah.
will go crazy over them.
Family will be thrilled.
For sure, for sure.
I know
All
I
right,
have
we
to
were.
drive down south now to get some Krispy Kreme.
I know.
You know what my favorite Krispy Kreme donut is? And this is,
Ooh, I'll tell you yours, you tell me mine.
I'm going to tell you,
Ooh,
this
me
is
too.
the one thing. I'm not a huge donut fan, but I do love blueberry cake donuts. And Krispy Kreme has the best blueberry cake donuts. So,
Interesting.
Sonny, if you want to grab some of those and put them in, I'm not going to complain.
Sonny, hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I do love a good
I
blueberry
like
cake.
the lemon.
Yeah, lemon is good.
Well,
I can just eat lemon curd by itself. I don't even need a donut. Just give me the lemon curd.
Lemon is just so good.
No, I'm a regular glazed for Krispy Kreme.
Oh.
Just a regular glazed. I
You
don't need
can
anything.
get those off of the conveyor belt. Like
Where the hot, where it's red and it's
Yeah.
hot. No, they still do that.
Do you remember
Yeah.
when Krispy Kreme was in Walmart in Scottsburg?
Yes, that's been years ago.
Oh my gosh.
John Apple, I was working for him at the time, and he took us all on a field trip. He was like, everybody get in, we're closing down, we're going to Krispy Kreme. And we did, we stood in line, and he's like, you gotta eat it as soon as it comes off.
I love that.
One of my best memories.
Have you seen on Duck Dynasty where they do that?
No.
Oh man,
but
they
I'm
have a
like-
competition who can eat the most
Oh,
hot donuts.
I have seen that one.
No,
yeah, yeah.
I don't, but it was just funny. And that's one of my best memories.
Well,
So-
it's a memory you don't want to do without, right?
No, so good times. And
well-
yeah. Am I at Krispy Kreme or at McDonald's? I don't know which one. Can't tell.
now we have a whole new set of problems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
it's just.
That's a good time.
Okay, so let's go back real quick. Going back to this is also National French Bread Day.
Ooh, listen to what I did yesterday. I made
French bread.
Well, I just lost my train of thought. Zucchini lasagna,
Oh.
and I was gonna make garlic bread, and I was out.
Oh, sad.
So I took some French bread, melted my own butter, garlic butter, buttered it, put cheese on top, melted it, and my kids were like, "This is even better than what you buy."
Oh.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
listen, I'm done with you talking about food and not giving me any.
Well, I'm gonna be honest.
Like-
I underestimated the zucchini, so really it was more like a ricotta lasagna with zucchini.
I'm here for it. Okay, I love me
Yeah.
some pasta and some carbs. Are you kidding
There
me?
is not. There's no carbs in it.
Oh.
Zucchini and.
Okay, I love me some pasta. How about
Yeah, I
that?
got it. I'm picking up on that. National Healthy Fats Day, and it's showing avocados.
No,
yeah.
I do love. But you're the good kind of fat.
Fat.
Yes, avocados. goes. There you go.
National
avocados.
Single Parents Day. Hats off to all of our single
It's a hard
parents.
job.
It is a very hard job. Hats off
Kudos
to them.
those people who do it.
National Teen. I like that it says Single Parents Day. I mean, it could be a male or female. You know what I mean?
Yes, because there are a lot of good single dads
Oh, and
out
they're
there as
rocking
well.
it, and they're doing good. Men can. I'm all
Yeah.
convinced that men can do a fantastic job. I do. I think they can.
All right. I'm just kidding.
I think they can. National Teenager Day.
Oh, they get a day. Every day is teenager
I
day.
was a teenager once upon a time.
Oh man.
Sometimes I still feel like a teenager until I hang out with teenagers. Then I'm like, no, never mind. I am on the downward slide to 40.
World Poetry Day.
Poetry or poultry?
Poetry.
Poetry. I'm a poet and I didn't
Don't know
it.
it. Yeah. You can make it rhyme any old time.
That's right.
Oh,
All
man.
right. World Puppetry Day.
I feel like that's a lost art.
Puppets. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. World Social Work Day. There's a lot. World Tattoo Day.
I do love a good tattoo.
Oh yeah, your random tattoo that you decided to get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a couple of them. So
I don't have any tattoos.
we're going to go get one. We're going to go get a microphone.
Can you imagine if I'm screaming?
Oh, good
I'm
Lord.
I'm really, like, I'm high tolerance, but I just don't have a tattoo.
I love them.
I don't
Yeah,
have
it's. I mean, I don't have visible tattoos.
I'm a fan.
I'm not a fan or not a fan, I guess.
I will say this. I am thankful that they have kind of lost that stigmatism a little bit now.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
it's not bad.
Yeah.
I just,
You know, so I am thankful for that. That
Yes,
what did you see
they
on
did.
me?
I told you we need to go get you a microphone.
Oh, just make sure that it's drawn right. You know, there's been some birthday cakes where the microphone was not drawn right.
Well, let's just say you can't. And this is always something that I find so funny. Like, you can't just walk into a tattoo place and be like, "Hey, I want a tattoo today." Like, if you're gonna do it right, you contact an artist that you like, because they really are artists, and then you create that with them, and they send you back proof. So when you walk in, you know what you're getting. Like, it's not okay, let me freehand this right now.
Well, recommendations help too.
Yes.
I mean,
What about a dry marker or a marker?
Well,
you can try that and see.
Well, I mean,
I
don't judge, Becky. You can do whatever you want. It's your body.
I mean, some of them actually though, like, can add a little extra to
Yeah,
it.
and they personalize it.
Yes.
I love that. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of times they want you to be like, hey, here's what I like, here's what I want. They don't want you to just walk. It's like my hairdresser. She doesn't like me just sitting down saying, do whatever you want.
Yeah.
What's your idea? I don't have one. Like, it drives them nuts.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, so if you said you want a microphone, they could, like, I mean, they I don't know, in their head they're just creative, and they could really
Yeah, and you
make
can
it
be
really cool.
specific. I want a radio microphone, not a handheld microphone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a microphone pack. Like, be specific.
Yeah. Right. I've just seen some on birthday cakes that have gone wrong. but
Probably so.
Yeah.
so.
We just don't want to do that.
I could actually see you having, like, a 4-leaf clover, too.
A four-leaf
Four-leaf clover.
Yeah, I could see you having a 4-leaf clover.
Where do you get
Oh,
that at?
that's funny.
I know. A 4-leaf clover.
Why? Why
Am I
not?
lucky?
Oh,
Wait.
gosh.
Just saying.
Look, she's like, never mind.
Never mind. Sorry.
What is that? Is there a song? I'm looking over my 4-leaf clover that I overlooked before.
I have no idea.
What?
I
think you
I'm
just-
sure there
Isn't
is a song.
A 4-leaf clover that I overlooked
There's
before.
a
something
song
like
for
that.
I
everything.
don't have any idea of what you're talking about.
I have never heard that song, but I'm not saying it's not real.
And you heard it today. Little bonus.
Look, she said she'd split her coffee with me. She's
Oh,
over
here,
there.
give me your cup.
She's over there just drinking it all.
Hey, don't even, okay?
I
I'm
do.
sorry,
I will
but-
say McDonald's coffee is my favorite,
And it's my favorite, and they know that.
and I love that you're sharing with me. Thank you.
That is very good. Yeah,
That is good.
Yeah. Okay.
One of my chocolate liver.
You don't like coffee.
I like coffee. I like foo-foo coffee. There's a difference.
No, you like sugar and cream with the coffee flavoring.
I do like sugar and cream. Hey, I will say this though. I did used to drink black coffee whenever I. What is happening?
What?
Drinking black coffee.
That was Autumn chugging that. That was not me on that one. Okay, I didn't do that. Okay, let's go back real quick. Let's talk. So we got to talk some AFP, Americans
We do
for
need to talk
Prosperity.
some AFP.
Yeah, let's
I do
talk
want to
some
kind of go back
AFP.
over some things. Will be having on. Let me get my days right. Thursday will be Stephanie Rocky going to be talking about getting ready for the election. We kind of got a unique election going on here for a primary because it's going to be just the Republican primary. Let's find out a little. Yeah, that's a little bit of a teaser.
Did you see that confused, befuddled look I just gave.
Yeah,
I didn't. I missed it.
Wait for
I'll
the
give it again.
Thursday. She'll explain that. We'll find out. They've actually been testing the equipment, getting it ready. So that's Thursday. We'll have with her, and then we'll have the mayor, Justin Green, on Friday, talking about the probably going to be giving us some construction updates and things that are going on. So, anyway, it's got a very informative week. But let's talk about Americans for Prosperity and all the things going on. So, any new details?
Maybe I should have had you here Thursday. Talk with her about the election.
I know, right? No, we are, like I said, we're building an army, building those grassroots up, just preparing. Actually, this election, so there are further up north that we've had people ask us to get involved in their municipal races, and we're doing that a little bit. We've had some people reach out in regards to some political forums to host. We're looking into those. We're getting ready. We're not trying to count our chickens before they hatch. So we're looking at the municipal races that we're getting involved in. And then also we're geared up for next year's election as well. We've got a lot going on at the federal level and at the state level. So we're looking for these for county coordinators all over the state. We're looking for people to get involved. We're starting days of action this weekend. Getting phone calls, getting some canvassing going. That'll be exciting because it'll be here before you know it. So we're starting now. Some people might say it's a little too early. But as we all know, we do have candidates that have filed for races for next year. So, or are going to file. So we're gonna get started with them. We're not gonna be behind.
Right. And I think a lot of times people, and we always I try to make sure that just because this is not a political election, this is not a presidential election, doesn't mean that it's not an important election. Every state, local, your local, it starts locally as well. So you got to remember that as well. Whenever you're talking about specific things, again, like I know it's difficult. I think we've talked about this in the past. It's difficult to know who's responsible for what specific issue going on around you. And the local level does have a say too, so right. It's important that you know that as well. So yes, these races are important, and for anybody that says they are not, let them pay some of your taxes.
Well, and I think too, again, I'm going to say this, and I keep saying this, it starts in your local level. You have to know what's going on, because sometimes I feel like your local level affects you more than your federal level.
Yeah.
I cannot speak today.
It's true. And that's what, I know, I've heard that too, but it's very important. And it's funny because they say it's not important, but then who do they want to blame whenever they find out? Right. Find out that, the council or the mayor or, somebody, they're in charge of that. Well, guess what? If you like it or dislike it, you should have been at the polls, because that's an important election.
And again, I'm going to come back to it. If you don't vote, you don't get to have a say or complain.
That's right.
One thing in staying current and finding out your laws. These are the ones that are actually making your local laws.
Yes.
This is very important. This is good, important stuff, we're talking about as a state, each state can make their own laws.
Right.
And of course you have federal laws and then you have state laws. And having the state laws, these are our people that we're electing.
Right.
And that's something that you need to know who you're electing and what they believe and finding out more about them. And I think, most politicians and most everybody that throws their hat in would love to talk to you or get to know you or find out more. They'd explain their platforms.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. And that's what I think a lot of people need to realize, that, these elections are important. These elections are very important. You don't want to figure out afterwards that, and I'm not just talking about Salem specifically. I'm talking about any mayor in any city. I'm just saying that, you don't want to find out, oh, the mayor's responsible for that? Well, who knew? Well,
I knew, because I did my research.
Did you, it's just like one of those things, and then you find out that you didn't even vote in the municipal municipal race. I mean, it's very important. And so we're not overlooking, this election either. We've got, like I said, we've got our hands or toes, whatever you want to say, dipped in some races that we're trying to help out candidates and actually and help constituents. I mean, we've got forums that we might be that are in the process that might happen, and we want to make sure that the constituents stay informed. And again, I mean, it's one of those things that we're giving an opportunity for you to get to know your candidate. So you can't say also you never had the opportunity or you didn't know how to. Well, this is one of those ways. So we've got those going on, and then like I said, we're just kind of rallying the troops. We're going to get involved in the presidential primary, and that's going to be a big race, and that's going to be we've got a lot of inflation, we got a lot of stuff going on right now that is hard for the common citizen to really honestly survive these days. And
True.
And so we need to do something about it, and that's what we're going to try to do.
Well, and I think it's important, and I think we talked about responsibility and being responsible and
Responsibilities.
Responsibilities.
And when you become an adult, you have responsibilities, and I think that's something that's important, and I think that's something to realize that you have to.
It's your job as a U.S. citizen. I feel like you need to.
This is your responsibility. Right?
I mean, it really is. I think that's something that's very important. I mean, it affects your life. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you do. It affects your life every single day. Every day.
Yes. Well, and here's the other side of that. You can't just keep your head in the sand. And I know a lot of people who do that. Well, I just live my life. I just go on my way.
Right.
Well, but it does affect you. You have to have some responsibility. I'm sorry, we live in a time and an age where ignorance is not an excuse. We do not live in a society where politics is not discussed anymore, where women don't have a voice, where, be responsible for your own knowledge.
Well, and then even if, so let's just say it doesn't affect you. Okay, but what about your kids or your grandkids or your brother or your sister? I mean, what about those people?
Right.
I mean, ideally, we all want to leave a better life for our kids, right?
What?
No, it's true. We're supposed to leave everything better than we left it, right?
Yeah.
And, we're not doing it right now.
No, yeah.
I mean, we are not doing that right now. And I feel bad. I mean, I do. I can't, I do. I think about that with my kids. I think what if, they don't have the means to buy lunch today,
right.
or what if they, can't get gas?
Or even to a point of, what if we don't really pay attention to our candidates and then we're no longer a democracy?
Yeah. Well, then there's that.
Yeah. What kind of world are our kids going to live in?
Right.
Sure. That's a very real thing that could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just best. I mean, if you've missed the boat before, get on the boat now.
Yeah, it's never too late to jump on.
No,
it's
not. And Americans for Prosperity, we are gearing up. We're getting excited. We've got a lot going on. We're going to have a lot more going on as the time gets closer, as we go throughout the weeks and months. So. Yeah, now, like I said, now's the time, and you can canvass, you can do door knocking, you can do phones, you can come in, you can you can write an op-ed, you can, come to events, come and be a part, come and get educated, multiple opportunities to come get involved. We're not just going to put you to work. You are a volunteer, so we'll take care of you as well.
Yeah. Because we want you to come back.
Yes,
well,
we
definitely.
do.
And I think that it starts, you have to make a difference. And I think if somebody's just, if somebody's got some ideas or some worries and some, the way things are right now and things that we're going through right now, so to speak, as far as inflation and all that going on, then take the first step and just say, I want to be involved. I want to find out. I want to get some more knowledge. I want to maybe understand, want to see what's going on. And that starts at home, right here. Everybody being a part and getting to know what's going on and using their voice to make their voices heard.
Yeah.
Right. Well, and you can do that. So we have a website, AmericansForProsperity.org, or the Americans for Prosperity Indiana page. You can contact me. We do have multiple pages in multiple states, but you're talking about the one here in Indiana. So we are on social media. You can contact me directly, Angel Purlee, on Facebook. I'm more than happy to respond. So yeah, get a hold of us, get involved. I've said it before, I'll say it again. The time is now, right now.
Absolutely, and there's never. I mean, don't keep putting it off. Like, oh, I'll do that someday, or oh, someone else is taking care of that. Oh, someone else is doing that. You know, saddle up and ride on in and get involved for sure. So, and I think that we're going to be hitting a primary before too long, and a lot of times in the primary, you don't get all of the maybe some of the response, and I think that's something we hope that we can myth bust that how important it is to be in the primary and to get out and vote in the primary. Well, you're picking your candidate, and this is something you want to.
Well, and again, it's the person that we vote for in the primary that is going to be in the fall election,
the general election.
Like that. Thank you. I couldn't think of the term.
I got you.
Thank you. But those are the people that you're picking. So if you don't vote in the spring, then you really don't have a say in who goes in the fall.
Right. I mean, and if you say, after the spring election, oh, I don't like either candidate. Well, guess what? You should have taken action in the primary, because the primary is very important.
Yeah.
You know who else is important, Angel?
Who else? Tell me, Otto.
Salem Club sponsors: Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Hoosier Uplands, Dr. Black's Eye Associates, Dr. Mindy Gunn, Fox Purlee Wealth Management, AFP Americans for Prosperity in the house, and Fantastic Sam.
Yay! Thank you to our great sponsors. I want to thank our personal, also our McDonald's right here, loving it. Thank you for starting our morning off even brighter here on Coffee Club. And of course, my favorite coffee is the McDonald's coffee.
They do have good
and
coffee.
no, it's the best.
Yeah,
it is. No, and they know that. I know that. I mean, they know that I say that all the time. It is the best. So thank you for that. The Krispy Kreme, new at McDonald's right here in Salem. I have people already reaching out saying they're going to go get some.
Go get them.
Go get them.
Go get them.
And they came with a lot.
Yeah,
so,
and I'm ready for the air to go off so I can have another one.
They're fresh. They're fresh.
Let's wrap this up here.
They're fresh, and they are right here at Salem McDonald's. And thank you, Salem McDonald's, and the Golden Arches. Another
one bites
victory.
the dust.
Another one great victory for our Salem Golden Arches.
That's
so keep
right.
up the great work there, and all of the employees there. They are fantastic, and so keep up the great work. All right, thank you guys for coming in. AFP, thank you for sponsoring our program this morning, and Americans for Prosperity. Contact Angel, get involved, and be a part, make a difference.
All right, turn that into a rap. Americans for Prosperity.
Make a difference.
We'll play it.
All right, everyone have a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Have a great day.
Barbecue is back in Salem, baby, and things are really smoking. New owner Bill and his family would like to invite you to come out to Po' Boys Barbecue at 506 South Main Street, Salem, Indiana, and try us out. I guarantee you'll love it. From pulled pork to ribs to brisket and even barbecue chicken. We have something for everyone. They have kids' meals, burgers, and even smoked wings. And if you've never heard of our haystack onion rings, you've got to try them. And you'll also love our #1 bestseller, the Pig Pin, which features a heaping plate of steak fries covered in cheese and pulled pork. Just $10.95 or get 2 sides for just $2 more. Not sure what you want? Try the sampler platter, which gets you ribs, brisket, pulled pork, barbecue chicken, smoked sausage, and 3 sides for just $23.95. Bill has fed NASCAR drivers, musicians, and NFL players. And they're open now here in Salem and ready to serve you and your family. Come in and see Bill and his family today. They'll be having a grand opening coming soon. Stay tuned to WSLM for more information. Call them at 812-570-0020 for carryout, or come in for some of the best barbecue you'll ever eat. And remember, at Po' Boys Barbecue, they only smoke the good stuff.
This is Melissa Jeremiah with Hoosier Uplands Home Health Care and Hospice. We have a local team of professionals who are able to care for you in your home. Home care speeds the recovery process and allows a person to heal in their own home. Hospice offers symptom management to those facing the last stages of life. Our professionals are available at 812-849-4447 to answer any questions you have regarding home health care or hospice.
Fantastic Sam's Cut and Color is hiring stylists. If you're driven, creative, and ready to make an impact, then we're looking for you. We offer competitive salaries, flexible schedules, and professional training. So bring your creativity, style, and drive to your local Fantastic Sam's today and show us what you've got. Fantastic Sam's. Real salon experiences. Real savings. Real fantastic.
Chili Chefs, here's your chance to showcase your favorite white or red chili. The Awareness Washington County Chili Cook-Off will be held March 11th at Southern Hills from 4 to 7 p.m. If your club, service group, business, or church is looking for a way to be noticed by the public, this is it. Sign up for a booth today. There is no entry fee, and you could win one or more of the 4 cash prizes. You can have information about your programs at your booth and present it to the hundreds of hungry people.
Ooh, it brings me to my knees. I can't start another day without him, brother. When the darkness don't let you sleep, I'ma hold you close. When the space is all you need, I can let you go.
You're listening to The Rick and Bubba Show, the 2 sexiest fat men alive.
Leadership is about change. If you need no change, you need no leader. In times of change, people seek out more and better leaders. Those successful, sought-out leaders embrace the following thought: the best reformers the world has ever known are those who began with themselves. Mahatma Gandhi said, "We must be the change that we envision." Tolstoy said, "Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself." One person cannot change another person. That the only person that can change themselves is themselves. You can change yourself, but I can't change you. You see, I'm responsible to you, but I'm not responsible for you. And there's a world difference between those two. But you're the only one that can take responsibility to change yourself. If you don't like some of the stuff that's in your life, or if you don't like some of the things that you're doing within your life, the only person that can change that is you. You can bring people around that will add value to you. You can get people around that will encourage you, be great friends, support you, walk through with you, coach you, do all that good stuff. But the only person that can change you is you. You can create the right environment. You can certainly do the right kind of teaching, but you're responsible to change yourself. One person cannot change another person. The second comment I would make about personal change is this: the only way things will change for me is when I change. It has nothing to do with hope. The only way that things will change for me is when I change. Or I've heard this before: I don't know why I'm this way. You are the way you are because that's the way you want to be. Fred Smith was exactly right when he said, if you really wanted to be any different, you would be in the process of changing right now. So when people say, I like things to turn out better for me, I like things to turn out right, I like things to turn out better in the organization or in my family, whatever it is, when you make the right personal changes, I believe this with all my heart, other things begin to turn out right.
Welcome in to this new hour of A Cook's Pest Control Best of Edition. I'm Helmsy, and yes, this is the Rick and Bubba Show. RickandBubba.com for everything Rick and Bubba. We are on spring break, so you'll have to put up with myself and Greg and Speedy next few days. We'll be back next week. Hey, let's jump into our next best of. Hey, two Greg Burgess clips, short clips. Greg Joy, I call it. Take a listen.
Now we're moving into the next group that also is an obsessive group, and it involves Starbucks.
Rick, Starbucks fourth quarter profit dropped 97% on closure cost. As you know, they are closing some of their stores.
Yes.
Fewer U.S. customers and their other issues with the closing down has made for a poorly performing store, which has led to slower sales and profits in the fourth quarter, according to Starbucks Corporation, the company announced on Monday. Now, Rick, I have a theory in this that based on the amount of coffee that Ryan Greenwood drinks alone, that he must have given up coffee, and that is the underlying problem here.
Let me say something. If Ryan Greenwood and or my wife were to give up coffee, there would be Starbucks shut down everywhere. My wife knows where every single Starbucks is located. If she sees a new one that she didn't know about, she'll make a mental note as we go by. Oh, there's there's one over there. All right. I mean, I don't know what they put in this stuff, but my wife is completely addicted to Starbucks.
Is it the atmosphere? Is it the format? Or is it actually the coffee?
No, because my wife's a drive-through. She didn't go in.
I'm not addicted to paying what they want for a cup of coffee.
I know
that.
Now,
I'll go down
pay.
to the service station and get me one of them gigantic ones for like $1.10. That's too much for coffee, really. But
so you're a basic coffee drinker.
yeah, I'm not getting all that. I mean, do you see what they charge for a cup? Well, I'm on this weekend.
What is it? What
It's a lot.
I don't know. I don't
Isn't
drink
it?
coffee. What
I
is
don't
it?
either.
Well, I don't know if you
Several dollars?
It's a bunch.
Yeah,
$4
for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And they got a tip jar out there. Go look at that.
Right now,
Now Starbucks just expanded like crazy over the past 10
they
years.
overdid
So
it.
They overdid it.
They
got out
got
of
and now they're slowing down. Is that it? With the slowdown?
Did you now how do you drink your coffee?
That'd be jet black.
Really?
Yep.
Hot and black. Huh?
Right there. I'll just buy me a big old case of it, some filters, and that's all I need. I don't need all this proofy stuff. There it is. If I want something in it, I'll dump a little milk in it. We got plenty of that too.
Okay, so you don't care about what?
I'm not investing that kind of money.
Well, it's kind of like the thing we went through on Panera Bread. No offense. There's no worse feeling for me to be rolling through a Starbucks drive-through, and I have gone through many with my wife riding shotgun.
almost. I really did. Great. I'll
Look,
tell you off air.
Yeah, and my wife will say, go ahead and order me a cha-cha with a twist cha-cha.
There you go.
And a hazelnut chi and a cha-cho. And I'm like, what does that all mean?
Yeah, it sounds like you're ordering at a Dairy Queen.
And then they put cream on top of it.
Yeah, and my wife will do things like a 1 equal and then a half. It's just, and I'm like, sure, I can't remember all that. And then I'll get up there and they go, okay, what can we get started for you, Dad? I'm like, and then finally she'll just have to come over the seat.
Yeah,
I need a chicha grande twist, a hazelnut, have 1 equal skim milk. And I'm just like, what is all that? I mean, can't you just order a cup of coffee?
Sounds like a physics recipe.
It does. Man, and these Starbucks people, they're crazy. Well, yeah, they wouldn't be, if they weren't addicted to it, they wouldn't pay what they're charging.
Is that it?
I can't imagine paying that for a cup.
They're addicted to it.
What is just
the
a regular
movie,
cup of coffee in there?
The
What's that
movie
called?
Kicking
Anybody
and
know?
Screaming with Will Ferrell.
Oh, that's
when he got into
when
it.
they throw him out.
he got addicted. He couldn't wait.
I live that. I mean, if we're traveling somewhere, I've seen my wife, us be kind of hurting on time. Hey, could you run through Starbucks? Let me grab a cup of coffee. And I'll be like, hey, there's no way we have time for that. Really, seriously. So we're just gonna be late. I just a minute. I need a cha. And I'm
I
with
just
a
hate
fruit,
to see people
fruit.
get addicted to stuff like that, don't you?
Now, if you went in there and bought just a cup of coffee without all that in it, anybody know what that cost? Anybody?
Well, Ryan would know.
If you went in there and had it jet black,
yeah, like my president, yes sir. What? Is he not? Everybody's fired up about it. That's fine. I mean, it's historic. I mean, it is. Rick,
Actually, there's a little milk in that one.
There is. There's a lot of milk.
Wait a minute, a little half and half.
G-U-M-P, gump.
There's a
I don't. Wait a minute. Is that true or not?
It's not. I would say.
Is that what they're?
I would say he's more dominant.
Well, I've been watching. Yeah. You hadn't been watching television then.
Well, he's.
I mean, that's fine. I mean,
you would actually, if you were ordering the Barack Obama, you would add milk.
Yeah, it'd be half and half.
True.
Right.
True.
It would. But wow.
That can just come on that.
Hey, thank you, Greg. So your new line will be, I like my coffee like I like my president.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean.
Oh my goodness. Oh me.
That was Greg.
Gosh, I gotta quit.
That's Greg at.
Greg at. He got his own email. They don't even go through us anymore.
Right. You don't even have to don't even copy me on it.
I've been seeing that on the news.
It's not.
That's how it's being billed.
It's not negative. It's historic.
There's a lot of people on that end.
A lot of people on the other end. A lot of people on the other end. I just can't grasp
I thought it was us in the golden ticket.
Look, I can't grasp it. You hear me? I can't get my hand on it. Mary in the great state of Missouri. Mary, go ahead. 30 seconds.
Hi, I was just on my way to work. It's my first time calling.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you. Yeah, I was listening to how Mike Tyson stopped to do this good deed, but then y'all are hammering him about his voice. So I was just kind of wondering, why we're giving him a hard time for being such a good deed. We're all Christian people here. And
it didn't help his voice, though.
Yeah,
well, yeah.
Yeah.
So why are we making fun of his voice if he's doing something so good?
Because we're going to hell, I guess.
No, I wasn't.
I mean,
Look at Bubba.
Well, I mean, my goodness, isn't that ridiculous? Goodness gracious.
I hope you enjoyed being told off by Bart Simpson.
You can leave for
Look, the person who told us to make fun of people